Hello everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. It is. I didn't have too bad a weekend, though I kind of screwed up. When I ordered that darn windshield, I said that my car was a 93. It's a 2003. I don't know why I said that, but I didn't get my windshield in my car. So yeah. Anyway, and I can't get a hold of this guy I know that has a mill. So, you know, looks like maybe I'll have to try to make one of them. But at this moment, here's going to be my mill. I put this grinding disc on. I marked this out where I kind of need, as I figure I'll either screw it up and if I do, I got to buy a chunk of that stuff. And, you know, here just goes nothing, I guess. Like I said, what's going to happen is I screw it up. As a guy told me once, I can't, never did anything, and I'll try, did it all. So I'm going to go ahead and try this, and I'll just start it out. And like I said, I got a line in there. There's where kind of the key is. I can always cut the key, but yeah, we'll just see what happens and go that route, I guess. I'm not going to record the whole thing, but just to show you that this is really what I'm doing. So here we go. And this isn't as wide as the key. So what I figure I'm going to do is I'll start it with this, and then I got another one down there it's thinner though, so I can kind of, I don't know what my brain's thinking, but just thought I'd tell you this isn't as wide as the key, and you know. Okay, here goes nothing. I'm going to turn it off the side a little bit so I can see it, I think. I'll tell you this much, I better just put it in the little machine I made. So I'm not going to do it there. I kind of started it off. It won't be too bad. I made something for this, and I thought I could do it there, but it's not going to work. All right. Here, this is... Oh, excuse me. This is what I made for this bar to hold it. It's just a piece of tubing with, you know, some nuts and things put on there, but it kind of holds it. Oh, just to show you guys, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it all looks good, right? Until, boom. I don't know what the heck happened there. There's one over here on the brushes too, right there. I don't know if you can see that. Here, maybe I'll use this drill bit. Don't know if you can see that burnt spot right there, and right there, burnt it out right there. So I'm gonna pull the bearings off, save those, and scrap this, and I don't know, probably throw the bearings down in this case and screw it back together, screw the head back on, and put it in my junk drawer for parts. I put on my gloves a little too soon. All right. But here's what I'm gonna do. You saw what I was trying to do anyway, so wish me luck, and I'll show you a little later. All right, I got it. I would not suggest this. This pulley has one where it, here, let me turn this camera down a little bit. One where it has a keyway, and then there's two of these set screws. So of course I put the darn thing in the wrong freaking spot. How'd I do that? Oh, duh, it's supposed to go backwards. So I put a thingy, a little stop, where I hope it goes. Here's what the little thing turns out. I got it a little wide in a couple spots, and it's a little deep, but I don't even know if I really need it. You know, I mean, probably be better if this would slip anyway, but That's what I did, boys and girls. It'll at least go on there. Let me show you, I guess. Let me kind of slide it in there. If I can get it to go on now. It don't quite fit real nice, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, so I wouldn't suggest this at all. But, you know, it'll be a little bit of a stop, I think. I don't know where. I think it goes to maybe there. And I probably put that set screw in the wrong spot, but it don't matter, right? If I tighten it down, snugs up well. Whoops, snugs up well. To be honest, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I'll probably put some Loctite on that. I'm not going to put this back in because I'm going to take this off, start welding it together. I did get some wire, so I'm going to go ahead and start welding it together. I'm not going to show you all that because I don't know if I can get this camera to set in my old hood and how to set it up and so forth, but that's what I'm going to do, is be welding the sides on these things. Probably weld this all in because it'll be a good structure. And then if I'd have been smarter, so anybody else that's doing this, you know, I'm sure and maybe nobody would know. What I mean by nobody would know is some people will say, duh, dummy. And others would say, oh, yeah, that's a good thought. Is before I put this together, I should have just measured like every inch or every 2 inches or something. So that, because I don't think I'm going to weld this solid. I don't think I really have to. So I thought, well, if I weld those two together, weld that together, then weld that, and I can start skipping. But I should have, you know, let's say marked off an inch so I could weld an inch or tack at least at the spots. You know what I'm saying? And then I could fill in the inches and skip an inch. But it's not going to fill in that right. Because see how that one goes there? So I'd have to go to there, and I don't really care. I'm just going to start welding it together. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. So, I guess I'll show you when I'm done. The welding's done on it now. All the frames all welded up. I believe. Hopefully when I flip it back over, I don't find anything else. But I'm going to turn around and clean the welds up on the bottom side at least, and I'm going to give it a little bit of paint up underneath on the bottom side. That way I can stick it back in the frame, which I did get painted, but I can stick it in the frame and paint the rest setting right in the frame. Well, so that's the update. Maybe I'll clean it up and show you and paint it maybe. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's getting there. Got one thing left. Well, 2 things left to do. Drill that darn bolt hole in there. I'm gonna do that at the metal store. They have a drill press. I don't have a drill press, and so I'm gonna drill that out. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this weekend or not. If I can, awesome, and if I can't, I don't know. I have to make up some metal, not make up some metal, but figure out what I'm going to need for my frame, and just get started. Though hopefully anybody that subscribed with this isn't too aggravated, because I'll show you in the video when I get to working on this what I'm going to do. But anyway, I'll get back to you when I get this all cleaned up. Oh, here we go, boys and girls. I don't have this shield put together yet, just because that's what I have for metal there, and it's not big enough. So I got to at least go get something that's you know, yay wide, you know, and yay tall to cover it. I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know, what I probably might do is put another one of these bars maybe in between, and so I can mount it there. And then I'll probably, I don't know if I'll just do square. I don't know yet. That'd probably be the easiest, just do the square, maybe round off this edge. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But, and then I'll probably, you know, put one of these angle iron pieces on this piece that I make, and then just screw it to that. And yeah, I don't know from there, but here it is all together. I'm still in debate on whether to put a bar in here. I might run it and then just find out. This isn't on there. I still got to put the bolt in there to make it work. But I guess I should have left this off so I could turned it for it. Maybe I can turn it by hand. Or maybe I can't. Hold on. Let me hold on a sec. There, I put my hat on. I don't know if I'll be able to turn it by hand. You'll just have to trust me, I guess, that it... Oh my God. You'll just have to trust me, I guess. If I get it bent down on that way. There. Being it's all... Watch out, dummy. Being that's on there, I already tried it and it turns real well, but... Oh, I can't do it. Not enough, but... Works pretty good. Or it seems to be, it seems like it'll work pretty good. I guess I should have left that shield on. Just thought I'd show you what it looks like all together. Stands painted, it's painted. What I figured, anywhere I needed to, this isn't painted. I ran out of paint. Anywhere that was, I'll just grind it off and, you know, touch it back up with paint. Painted it with flat black, so that way I could touch it up if I wanted. Plus, I think anything else I might paint on there will stick out better than it will on that gloss stuff. I'll be working on this tomorrow. I made a handle and I failed. That's where the handle fit, but I can't get my hand in there, so I made another one, and I made it longer so that hopefully it'll work. It should, you know, it should. If I bend that over and bend that over, that should work. I guess if it doesn't, I'll have to try again. But I will show you the rest of be Friday. I'll put a video out on this burner, on this furnace Friday. Hopefully I'll be able to gather some of the angle iron that I'm going to need, and this stuff. I really need to get this done. Next time you see this, it will be done. I won't show you what I did. I won't show any of the work. I'll just put it together, paint it, put oil in it, and I'll run it for a while, and then I'll drain the oil, and then I'll show you it working. But next time you see this thing, hopefully it'll be working. If it, you know, cross our fingers, right? But I had to put it together because I needed to move it. Needed to move it. And yeah, here it is all folded up. I think it looks cool. I don't know if it is or not, but will be. I've been kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do if I wanted to be able to mow like this. And I'm thinking what I might do would be, I'm not quite sure, but maybe over on this bar over here, put another bar, kink it over somehow, you know, maybe, I don't know yet, you know, to hook it up, and then when it lays down, I'll have to watch where I put it so that it can lay down, and I can just put like a hook or something here to hold that bar. If I did it here, it'd be, I think, too long. It might not be, but I'll have to just check. But here it is. Tell me what you guys think of it so far. Oh, and I'll have to, I'm just going to weld this washer on the back of that. And I don't have a drill press. So when I go get the metal, I know I might have said that already. They're going to drill that out for me. I think when I showed you that I I wouldn't suggest doing what I did there, but hey, you know, if it doesn't work, I'll just buy another piece. I'll be out this washer. This was free. They gave it to me. So I'll be out this washer. I'd imagine I bought it at some point, but I did a bunch of stuff that I forgot. Like this was my stop that goes on here so that, you know, it can't raise any further, and I forgot to weld it on. And I was supposed to cut a piece of pipe for this so it stuck out like that. It was somewhere around here. I might even have had it cut, but I didn't put that in. But there you go, guys. Now I got to move this out of my way. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe clean up this mess, scoot it over there. I got to make pig feed, so, or they're going to be hungry. But anyway, hope you guys like it. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. This is going to be, I think, even funner to make. I got some fun ideas for that, but yeah, I'll show you that Friday, what the layout that I'm doing and so forth. But hope you guys left this video. Hope you all had a great and awesome weekend, and I will catch. Thanks for watching, by the way. And I noticed a couple people subscribed about watching this, and it's coming Friday. So thank you very much for subscribing, guys. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys Friday, and have a great and awesome, blessed week. Love you all, and talk to you Friday. Take it easy.